Welcome into Halftime Huddle. All right, fans, are you ready? For Chiefs Kingdom and the millions watching around the world, are you ready? This show is presented by Starcade Media, where we break down all the action from the first half of the Chiefs game. And now, introducing your hosts, Chase, Riley, and James Howell.
What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Chase, aka CR Media, and I'm here with my good friend James, representing the Arrowhead Asylum. James, how are you doing tonight?
Well, I could be better. It hasn't really, the game hasn't really pleased me so much, but other than that, man, I'm doing pretty well.
Yeah, letting Derrick Henry get started, man, a little early. I don't like that look, but it has been a slow start for the offense, which hopefully they pick it up in this second half. We're locked in right now at 9-14. So
One bright side of the offense so far has been McCole Hardman. I don't want this to be a whole negative show, but one bright side for me has been McCole Hardman. He's still playing solid. It seems like these are plays that are drawn up specifically for McCole Hardman to get him out into space, and they're working. We've seen the jet sweep a couple times again, and then those little dump off passes to the flats that works. So that was one of the plus sides, one of the few positive sides of that first half.
Yeah. It seems like Derrick Henry has been inconsistent every time he plays the Chiefs. One game he'll have small double digits. The next game he'll have high double digits, almost into the triple digits. So Derrick Henry has been inconsistent, playing the Chiefs, but it looks like this game, for the first half at least, he's been a little bit of a problem. That huge run was kind of telling of that first half.
Yeah, I mean, Derrick Henry's got almost 100 yards already. Last time I checked, he had like 88 yards and 2 touchdowns. We have to contain, and part of the biggest problem containing or stopping Derrick Henry has been that there's this little wrinkle in the Tennessee's offense that we haven't seen yet, and that's Malik Willis running the ball.
Yeah. Which is crazy because Malik Willis, little interesting fact about Malik Willis. Malik Willis, we kind of talked about this on Arrowhead Asylum, where he hasn't played in college. He didn't play a lot of big teams in college, and when he did, he has like a 5 interception record against those teams. So, yeah. But we know that Malik can run the ball. So I feel like if the Chiefs can do a good job of containing him, now that we've seen him, kind of hype up the legs, if the Chiefs can contain him and force him to throw the ball, then he'll make mistakes. And I feel like that's something they need to do. So,
yeah, 100%. Going back to his college days, Malik Willis, he did run the option and he ran it pretty effectively. And so now we're seeing that, and we didn't really get to see that the first week he was out there, first week he took over for Ryan Tannehill. But now, like I said, it's a little wrinkle that was unseen. They're going to have to go in at halftime, make some adjustments for that. And now they're going to have to play a little bit more quarterback contained, more like you would play Lamar Jackson or a Kyler Murray, one of those types of quarterbacks, or even a Josh Allen. Any of those running quarterbacks. We have to play Malik the same way moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely. What about Jaylen Watson?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said. You kind of cut out.
We saw Jalen Watson go down, so well, kind of talk to me about that, man.
Yeah, so it looked like we haven't heard anything. There hasn't been anything official yet. That I have heard. I've been on the lookout. I've been all over Twitter. I've been scouring around trying to find something to tell you guys about Jalen Watson. But to me, it looked like a shoulder. It looked like a shoulder. He kind of came down on it hard. And, I think he's probably questionable. I would say they haven't given a designation, so I don't want to give a designation, but I would move forward thinking that he's questionable. In this game, which really sucks because Rashad Fenton, we just traded off Rashad Fenton, and now there's a little bit of a lack of depth when it comes to cornerback. So I would expect to see a lot of Joshua Williams moving forward with this game.
Yeah. Talk to me what you liked that you saw from the Chiefs in the first half, brother.
Well, Patrick Mahomes is really spreading the ball around. There wasn't a whole bunch to like, to be honest with you. We got another slow start. We missed a field goal. That we've had several penalties. We're shooting ourselves in the foot. But if I'm digging in and I'm really trying to find something to like, Mahomes is spreading the ball around. The pass protection's been pretty decent. And then defensively, there's really not anything to like, man. They ran all over this defense. We're not getting any pass rush. There's no contain on the quarterback. I don't see anything to like defensively so far. And that's a big reason why we're losing at halftime.
Absolutely. And I'm kind of right there with you. I like that Mahomes is spreading the ball around, but I haven't seen enough of the running game. We saw a couple bursts from the backs, and I thought that they were going to continue off of that. And I feel like this is a common thing, especially on the halftime huddle, man, where we're like, run the ball. Like they need to run the ball.
Yeah.
And it will open up the pass and the play action and etc. Broken record, same thing over and over again. And defensive wise, not a whole lot to talk about on there, not a whole lot to brag about. So yeah, I like Mahomes spreading the ball around, and that's about it. I've seen their defense getting to us. So, Mahomes has been elusive, except for right there at the end of the half. I know he got sacked on that play. People aren't getting open. That first drive, man, it was like Kelsey was fired up. And then it's like after that, I don't know what's happened. Like it's just kind of sizzled out. So
well, and they kind of mentioned it on the broadcast with Mike Vrabel coming from the Belichick coaching tree, or not really the coaching tree, but playing under Belichick.
Yeah.
And Belichick loves to take away your best weapon. And that's Travis Kelce. And so we gassed him a couple times and we really went out there and punched him in the mouth. And when we went up and went up 9-0, I thought it could get ugly. But the Tennessee Titans, they responded. Right now we're in a battle with them, and this is just the type of game they like to have.
Yeah.
So, this is going to be a tough second half. They're going to have to make some adjustments moving forward, and, it's going to be a grind.
Yeah. So give me your keys to victory for the second half.
Well, it's all about stopping Derrick Henry. And I don't know if it's going to be hard because we're hurt on cornerback, right? And so you can't really always bring an extra man down in the box and rely on these young quarterbacks. And it's our depth pieces at this point to step up and cover down the field. But one way or another, they're going to have to stop Derrick Henry. And then it comes down to containing Malik Willis. You know, once you get that contain and you can stop Derrick Henry, that's it as far as Tennessee's offense goes. There isn't much more to Tennessee's offense than those two things right now.
Yeah, my keys to victory are containing Derrick Henry, and containing Malik Willis. Obviously, you know, kind of like what we talked or what you just said about Belichick taking away your best weapon, and ours is Travis Kelce. I need the Chiefs defense to do that. I think the Chiefs already know to do that with Derrick Henry is what I mean. I need them to switch it up and to take out. Sorry, Jaymes just Jaymes died. He's gone. But oh, he's back again.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was like, sorry, guys,
happened.
James just died. Anyways, I need the Chiefs to focus on, you know, they know to contain Derrick Henry. I don't think that needs to be broadcasted, but I need them to contain Malik Willis, force him to throw the ball, and he'll make mistakes. I don't think he's NFL ready. I don't think he's with the right team that will get him NFL ready. You know, I think that he's a great athlete, but they need to contain Malik Willis.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it boils down to. And then, you know, offensively, just keep grinding. Just keep grinding. You have to get into some sort of rhythm. It feels like we start to get into some sort of rhythm and then something happens. So just keep grinding it out, and the pass protection has to be there. It all starts with the pass protection. And, you know, as of recently, the end of the first half, Mahomes was kind of running for his life a little bit, and was that, you know, they got to him. And so we've got to cut that out. And I think they'll be fine. I really do. I think that they're going to come back, and, you know, we knew that Tennessee was going to be a tough team. And, you know, they're 5-2, just like Kansas City's 5-2, and they're in it to win it as well.
Absolutely.
So yeah, it's going to be a grind and it's going to be tough, but I have faith. I have faith in our Chiefs, and I have faith in the best quarterback in the league, and they're going to go get it done.
I agree, sir. My keys to victory: run the ball and sack the quarterback. So, and the game's
it's
back
a real
on.
simple game, my friend. Run the ball, sack the quarterback.
All right, well, we're back, so we're gonna go ahead and end this.
Hell
guys.
yeah!
This has been another episode of the Halftime Huddle. I apologize about my voice. Been screaming all weekend, doing more screaming now. So, but yeah, thank you for joining in. Stay tuned to Starcade Media for more. Don't forget to check out the Halftime Huddle every halftime on the Chiefs game. For myself, Chase, CR Media. For my friend, James Howe, Arrowhead Asylum. This has been another episode of the Halftime Huddle.
Peace out.
Good night.